Second grade, today we're going to be starting our Hokusai painting. So we're going to take inspiration from Hokusai's The Great Wave, and today we're going to be painting it, and next time we're going to be adding our own personal details because that's one of our standards and our learning targets. So today what you're going to be getting is you're going to be getting a piece of warm color paper that you're going to put your name and your class code on the back. And then we're going to just in pencil just kind of draw just a very few simple lines so we can paint the Great Wave. All right, so what you want to do is at about the middle of the paper, you are going to make a curved line, kind of like that, big curved line. Then what you want to do is you're going to make another curved line coming down and then to the edge of the paper like that. And if it looks a little differently than mine, that's perfectly fine. Let's see, we need another wave kind of in the center, and then another kind of bump kind of right there. All right, so we have our lines planned out. Let me zoom out. Okay, so what you're going to be getting today is you're going to be getting a plate of white and blue paint, and you're going to be using the brushes from my cart, and because they're a little bit bigger and they'll help you kind of put this in a little more. I'm going to dip my brush in my water because I want it to glide. I'm just going to take my white and I'm just going to outline the wave a little bit. This is just going to help us see it once we start to put in all of our color. Our cool colors, I should say. All right, so then I outlined it. So when you get this, do not mix it into one shade of blue or one tint of blue because we want to show the different light blues and dark blues on our brush. So let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to dip it into my white and I'm just going to dip it into my blue. So I have both on my brush, and we're going to get paint on the table. That's okay. We'll clean it off later. And then as I put it down, we get the different, let me zoom in a little bit. We get the different shades and tints of blue. And so same thing. I'm just going back in, I'm dipping, and I'm making strokes. Kind of follow the waves line. Same thing with the other waves. And just kind of following that line. If it starts to look a little scratchy, if your brush is not gliding, then make sure that you add more water to your brush to make it glide. Zoom out a little bit just so you can see me dipping. Sometimes you may just want to use just straight blue. That's totally fine. This wave in the front. Want to make sure all your warm colors are covered up. So if like you still see some of those warm colors, make sure that you cover those up. Making sure that my edges are covered. Okay. All right, so now that we got the wave down, I'm going to wash off my brush and my water cup. I didn't wash it off at all during the whole painting process. Now I'm going to kind of make it dry. If you have a paper towel at your spot, that's good. I'm just going to wipe it off on my paper underneath. Then you're going to take just white and you're going to make the spray of the ocean, of the wave coming down. So you're just going to do that with dots, 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 dots. And if some blue gets mixed in, that's okay. That is A-okay. And I'm going to make some dots at the top of the wave, maybe a little coming down. Make some dots where that tip of that other wave was. Does not have to be perfect. That is A-okay. If you want some over here, it is up to you. Kind of like getting a little bit of blue in there. I'm just adding a little bit more. That spray kind of effect. All right. Make sure you put this on the drying rack when you are finished. Thanks for watching.